I'd like to stay here a while. I like the birds singing in the trees.
Yeah.
I like the girl,
And the girl like me, I like a
the
do.
kind of down
You can kick off your shoes. Alright, so anyway, we got that one out of us. Relax. Sit down. Yesterday during the show, well, not during the show, it was way after the show. I met my buddy out front. He had this beautiful piece of like furniture he wanted to get rid of. Like, he called me up. He's like, "Chair," I said, "You would not believe it. I mean, if we could use it here, I'd use it. But it's like time for our coffee. It's beautiful. It's like brand new, and it's gorgeous. Like, he's describing it. Good friend of mine. I said, all right, drop it down, drop it down. And he did. He left it there, but he had help, like bringing it down. So it was a nice dresser. It's a nice. I'm telling you, it's perfect size and everything like that. It looks gorgeous. But I had to take out the drawers and everything because I brought it in while my mom was sleeping. So and I'm good like that. I mean, I had to take the other one out too. So I'm taking the drawers out of there. But I mean, it was kind of heavy and stuff. It was kind of heavy. So there was like a kid walking by. I said, "You want to give me a hand up the gangway?" And he's like, "No." I'm like, "All right." All right. So I don't know where that story was supposed to be leading us to. Well, we're at a place here where we were, back when things were so-so. They weren't great, but we had people that were liking our morning work and everything like that, especially from overseas, countries like that. I was just wondering, maybe if we stand here, maybe we get that magic back. What do you mean? I mean, so you did this like a night burglar and stuff like that? Yes. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I thought it was like pretty cool. Like, I mean, because there was a lot of trips going back and forth. I mean, because you have to walk right by the door and stuff like that. This is not good radio, man. So, yes, you're losing the voices here. Yeah, I'm out of my game here today because I'm saying to myself, we might have some new listeners. We might have some nice women here and stuff like that, and that we have respect. That is the thing. I mean, I thought about it. I thought about a few things that I comment up there. Maybe if I go with some friends and put stuff on there, like the thing with the Mary Lou. I honestly thought that we had somebody from Fifth Ave, back and everything like that. I mean, I didn't know. And I'm not saying, and more the merrier. Get the word out. I don't care who comes. We're just working at it, and we're a talk show kind of, we're seasoned. We're not green. We did it for a while. We understand it. I mean, today we're not on the offense or defense or anything like that. We're just like, just telling you a little bit about ourselves and seeing what we could do because like I said, this news is some kind of like big like reality show. Right. The thing is, it's a reality show that would show like what would happen if what would happen behind the scenes, like someone lose an election, such as Hillary. Okay? That's what it's like. Hickory dickory dock. No, at the Funny Bone here in Albany. No, it's like that. It's like behind the scenes, like every day. Not just like once a week. Like how Keep Up the Kardashians do it or did it. It's like every Sunday. There's an episode. We're here, we're there. I can't believe like years back, my mom used to like watch that. I can't understand it. I mean, she don't watch it no more, but I guess she did it because her sister does it. She does whatever her sister does. So It's a sad thing. It's a sad, sad, sad thing. But anyway, we're not talking about family because we sat around, like I said, we were in there discussing some things, talking about things. And what I wanted to say, I don't know what was some things that made people get turned off. But I was kind of doing that because there was some people, like I said, there's a few things in life to take heed or to take heart, or to just really think about, have it close to the vest, or whatever. In your mind, your heart, your feet. They even have toe warmers up at Cub Farms, and feet warmers, and this and that. What good is it if you don't have a warm heart? There's forgiveness, there's PC, and all this kind of stuff. Doesn't kind of lead the door open for forgiveness. It's like, alright, so comics, they're having a hard time. They're going to do the Oscar without this. Oh, yes, so Cattrall and Colbert, we were talking, a little bit of story. It's like delivering mail. And then he went to Chicago. So what was happening in Chicago that they all got their break in? And I know the Jon Stewart show wasn't there. Was it SNL? SNL. I know SNL's in New York, but I'm just saying, there must be some kind of maybe I don't know the comedy circuit. Believe me, I don't. The only comedy thing I know now is with Vic. I look at that. In the 90s, I used to listen to a little Dice Clay. Didn't really know too better. It was good at the time. It was alright. What would happen was, I'd be listening to it, and then hopefully, it would help me, be able to say a joke. Most comedians, they got to think about stuff. They got to think about it. They got to look at it, and they got to be thoughtful about it. They got to be thoughtful. And it's always, like an oxymoron or something. It's always like a cliche or something like that. And that leads to actors and this and that. I gotta brush up. We don't have no more actors here other than a few. I think we have Mace, but Mace never stops by. We have Elizabeth. I'm grateful she keeps me on, even though I know she's like big liberal. And that's fine. One time she wrote me something, something with God and the Bible or something like that. I do have a pretty good memory. Like I said, so the opener, we're talking about spirits, all that kind of stuff. In remembrance. And, because I almost really didn't want to actually do a show here this morning. It was, there's a lot I have to do, before I do it. Don't just think I have all the time in the world, or I have nothing on my mind, or I'm not doing anything, or, I'm here, just like with Iron Maiden, that album, Somewhere in Time. Not Somewhere in Time. I guess moving that dresser kind of remind. And with the childhood friend, a few coming back. Hey, that's a lot. Yes, I had them all and everything like that. Some stuff happened. It's old. You have to have forgiveness. That's what we're missing in life. I remember just saying something to this one guy who I know his sister. I know his wife very well. And we all knew each other. We all grew up together. And I just said something, I said, I'm not even going to say it because, in case somebody could put one and one together, I just said something like, you got big this or whatever, just, thought it was like comedy or something. Well, not comedy, it was just just pointing something out, pointing the obvious. People get offended, you have to get over it. Sometimes you have to take a little bit of this stuff, What's wrong with offending? Offending is like being at someone's equal. There's nothing like it. Stress reliever. Brings out things, there's things we can do about it, but, it's good that someone would tell you. Sometimes that means they care. But in this situation, it had nothing to do, there wasn't something that needed to be fixed or anything like that. Anyways. I don't want to spend too much time there. So, we'll see you tonight on the Big West One Radio. I think, again, I said a few things yesterday that I kind of meant it. Like, we're always like trying to take things back. Why can't we just get over it and just realize that we said that yesterday. Doesn't mean anything bad. You get giddy. You get like kids. I mean, that's with theater or actor or anything. I mean, that's the heart of innocence. That's the heart of a lot of things. Yes, a kid needs a little bit of parental guidance, a little bit an adult every once in a while. But when they're together, just they have fun. They notice things. They point out all the obvious. They say stuff, and they go, "Oh yeah, well your hair's this. Oh you're this. Or you're that," and they laugh. Then they're having their milk blown out of their nose. They have a bologna sandwich later. Whatever. You can't say bologna. I know. Enough. It's getting to that point. I'm telling you. So anyway, what we have, like I said, we had this big reality show of what to do, what not to do if you lose an election. What not to do, because you're showing everything. Every day by day, they're just showing. This is something you want to keep behind the scenes. You don't want to show this. I don't know. It'd be a miracle if, for some reason, like, oh, there's someone up there typing. Oh, they might have noticed me walking around with a camera. It's a girl on her computer. She had like red hair. She didn't even notice me. I'm out there under the street light. She's on her computer and everything. Alright, that will do it from us. High above. Jerry Brammer and Twinkles. Yes.